Alright, here I want to show you how you can construct an ellipse by using rectangle method. And whenever you are asked to construct an ellipse by using rectangle method, two things will be given to you. And the first is the rise. So the rise is the width of the rectangle, as we have BC here. This is the width of the rectangle, or AD is the width of the rectangle. That is the rise. That's the meaning of the rise. Then the span. So if they mention span, the span is the length of the rectangle, that is AB or CD. If it is not given to you in that form as the rise and span, they can give you the minor and the major axis. So the minor axis is BC, the width of the rectangle is the minor axis, or FH or AD as the width of the rectangle or the minor axis. Then they will also give you the major axis, which is the length of the rectangle AB, or we have EG or CD. So that is the major axis. So in whichever way it is given to you, whether it is rise and span or is the major or minor axis, so I've explained what you need to know about those terms that I stated. Now, before we move on for the construction of this ellipse, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel or you have seen my video for the first time, you need to subscribe. So when you subscribe and you activate the notification bell, whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified. So that's the purpose of activating the notification bell. And don't forget to share these videos with your friends who are technical drawing students, and make your comment if you have any question to ask, and I will respond to you as soon as I get it. Now, having constructed the rectangle, so whether you are given the rise and span or you are given the major axis and minor axis, you don't have to worry about that. I've told you. So rise is for the width, span is for the length, minor axis is for the width, and major axis is for the length of the rectangle. Now, after constructing the rectangle as I've done here, what you need to do is to divide the length into two equal parts. I'm using 120 millimeters for the major axis or for the span. So 120 millimeters. So I divided this AB 120 into two equal parts, and this gives me this point F, which is 60 millimeters from A and 60 millimeters from B. So I drew this rectangle, I drew this vertical line. Then you divide the width or the minor axis or the rise, divide into two equal parts, and this gives us this BG and CG. So then you draw this horizontal line G or EG. Now, after you have done that, so this is the point of intersection of the horizontal line and vertical line. So distance from here to here, that is OE, is 60 millimeters, and OG is also 60 millimeters. So divide this distance OE and OG into a number of equal parts. So I've done that here. I divided it into 5 equal parts. So since OE is 60 millimeters, that means I have 12 millimeters here, and I've numbered. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I also divided this into 5 equal parts. This is 1 prime, 2 prime, 3 prime, 4 prime, and 5 prime. Then at the same time, you have to divide DE into the same number of equal parts. Distance from DE, you divide into 5 equal parts. So distance from here to here is 40 millimeters. So our minor axis is 80 millimeters, or the rise is 80 millimeters. So then distance DE is 40 millimeters. So divide this 40 into 5 equal parts. So I've done that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you do the same thing here. This is 1 prime, 2 prime, 3 prime, 4 prime, and then I also do the same thing on this side. So having done that, so the next thing that we are going to do is this, which is very, very important, and you need to pay attention to what I'm going to do here. So the next thing that we are going to do is that from this point F here, so, and before I come to that, what you need to do first is to join this point 1 to point H here. So join this point together. 1 here, join it with H, then 2, join point 2 with H, and point 3, you also join it with H. Also point 4, you join it with H like this. Then this point 1 down here, you join it with point F, and point 2, so you join it together with F. Point 3, you join it together with F. Point 4, you join it together with F here. Okay, so having done this, so I will first work on I want to work on this part first, then I will come to this side and work on it. But let's work on this and see what I'm going to get for. So the next thing that we are going to do is that from point F here, you draw a straight line passing through this point 1 here and meeting this line 1 here. What I'm saying is this: from this point F, draw a line passing through point 1 and meeting this line 1 at this point. So take note of the point of intersection of this line and this line. So take note of it. So this is the point. Okay. So the next is from this same point F, so draw a line passing through 2 and meeting line 2 at this point here. Okay, so take note of this point where they intersect. So take note of it. Okay, so next, from F, draw a straight line passing through point 3. Draw a straight line passing through point 3 and meeting this line at this point. So take note of the point of intersection like this. Then from the same point F, draw a straight line passing through point 4. So we have here, and so it meets the line here. We have this point. Take note of this point. Then from H, you repeat the same thing. So from H, you repeat the same thing. So you draw a line from here, passing through point 1 and meeting line 1 at this point. Then from H also, so draw a line passing through point 2, meeting this line at this point. Then from the same H, draw a line, so passing through point 3, so meeting this line at this point. And from the same H, draw a line, so passing through point 4 and meeting this line at this point. So you take note of this point, this point, this point, this point, this point, and this point. So I'm going to pause the video and I will do the one on the right side. Then I will come back and use my French curve to join the point together, and you see how the ellipse is going to look. All right, all the points have been located. As you can see, I've located all the points. The method that I use here to get the point is also the method that I use here to get all the points. So the next thing we are going to do is to make use of our French curve to join the point together in order to bring out the shape that we are asked to obtain. So gently position your French curve on the point, and you can join 2 or if you can join 3 together, no problem. So just look at the way I'm doing it. Okay, so I believe you know how to use the French curve. So here you see the way I do it, the way I handle the instrument. So that's purpose of subscribing to this YouTube channel, so that you see how this is done in a raw form. So this is not an animated work. So you see the way I'm handling the instrument. Okay, so that shape is out. Okay, all right, so we're almost done. We're almost done. So you can join 2 you don't have to rush. So if you can join 3 together, just make sure you set your French curve very well, and the points are well laid on the edge of the French curve, so that the shape can come out. So we're almost done. So the last part is this. That's it. So this is the ellipse. This is the ellipse that we're asked to construct. So it's as simple as I've explained it here. All you need to do is to practice. All you need to do is to practice. So it's as simple as I've done it here. So as I said, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you need to subscribe so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Don't forget to practice. Thank you. God bless you.